very interesting live collective we have here today. And thank you guys for all the thumbs up that you gave. I came in and it was like 7 thumbs up. I'm like, yay! Thank you so much. Let me just say hi to everybody that's here. Hello, I just saw you in Chris. Thank you so much. Chris, you here as well. Hi, looking forward to chatting with all of you. I love when you guys chat with each other and get to know each other in the comments. You're creating a community and I think that is a beautiful thing. Heather, how are you? From New York. Hi. Hello, beautiful soul sister. Let's see, Meg is here as well. Hello. Good morning. It is raining and storming a bit, so we're going to kind of see how the lightning, if I get a big fright and there's this flash of lightning, it is normal, okay, but I'll still get a fright anyway. Let's see what else is going on here. Who else do we have here? Hi Janet, how are you doing? It's so nice to see you all here. So this one, and from Denmark, Han, how are you from Denmark? Hello. Who else is here? Marinda from a freezing cold Florida. Is that normal? Does Florida get cold? Because I think I saw something about the storms and stuff in the United States, and one of my clients was like, oh, she was in Florida, and she's like, it is absolutely storms and snow, and I was like, Florida? That's not normal. And he's like, okay. So yeah, stay warm, guys. And then we also got Jacqueline. I saw Jacqueline, Marinda, Chris as well. Yeah, I love stormy weather. In Africa, in South Africa, where I stay, it's on a place called the Highveld. So it's a plateau, a very high plateau up before we hit really big mountains. And the lightning here can be pretty intense. I've had my house struck by lightning like once or twice, so it's kind of like, you know. But there we are. We're still here. You know what I mean? So, Louisiana is freezing. What is going on? Stay warm. Stay warm. Blankies, sockies. I don't think I understand and comprehend the cold that you're really talking about. I'm just saying, because it doesn't get cold in my country like that. It gets kind of cold, but not like that. So let's talk about what this energy is. I do have a client, a very close actually friend of mine, having a reading with her today. It's at 4, so be aware. Weather has been crazy. So we just had huge floods in my country. Where I am and further up here to the Kruger National Park, it was underwater. I saw a video of an elephant getting washed away and my heart stopped with a baby. And the mother got out and the baby was being washed away, and then she managed to grab that baby and pull that baby out onto the road and get her up out of the flood. Everyone was holding their breath like, no, and she managed to save the baby. But yeah, the weather is really crazy, but we will hold that space. It's all in alignment, okay? There's things happening in the world. So the deck we're using today is Isis. I'm going to use the Isis Oracle. So I got my little Isis over here. This is a very interesting reading. So I take out the card before I come in because I need to... How was my shadow workshop? Unbelievable. Yeah. No. Boom. Boof. Boof. Yeah. I kind of ignore... I thought I've always been working on my shadow, and when I actually went in there and I did it from being guidedly doing it, boof. Yeah, kind of thing. Yeah. I'll definitely do this in my own world with you, with my clients and everyone as well. I'm gonna do some stuff because I'm being trained for it. That's why I went to it, because I'm being trained to do it. That's why I went to it. But it was unbelievable. I'll tell you a little story if you guys want to. You know, I like story time. At the end of the reading, if you want to hang around, I'll tell you a little story. It'll blow your mind. Okay. Right. If you want me to tell you a little story about my shadow workshop, say, tell us a story, and then I'll see how many people ask to tell the story. Okay. So you've got an interesting card. Look at this. Story time coming up. Yay. Okay. So this is very interesting. You got a hourglass. You've got some golden energy. On top of the hourglass, you've got the 2 snakes, knowledge and understanding. So there's some timing stuff going on here. And it says here, past life, present power. When I drew this card, I was like, boof, what is going on? This is very exciting. The many spiritual faces of you. So, yay, tell the story. Okay. Well, it's interesting. It's quite like weird, like, but I'll tell you. It's always weird with me, the things that I get up to. I must tell you the weird things that I get up to and the experiences that I've had. It's like, it's fun. Anyway, so we've had many, many faces. Many, many faces. If you think, I think one time I saw somebody saying, I think I've had like 2 past lives. I'm like, that you can remember. We've had many, many, many past lives, especially if you are a light worker, especially if you are something else, especially if you are a very deeply spiritual energy. You've come quite far already, so you awakening in this lifetime. You must all be really old, ancient human / something, whatever else, but you are human now, so let's be here. You know what I mean? So I wanted to write down, because I do write. If you've ever had a personal reading with me, you know I write and write and write and write, because I do spirit writing just like my auntie used to do, and I really do it when I sit and I see something and I just write down what I'm feeling. So I want to read what I wrote here. Who are you in a past life, and whatever that is, it's waking up now. Okay. If I wrote this properly, because I was writing really fast, it says here, soul's inheritance. The barrier between a past life and this one is thinning. Okay, goosebumpies. The hourglass represents the finishing of a karmic cycle. You may have had lives in Egypt, Lemuria, Atlantis, and even Avalon, if you're watching this reading. Maybe all of them. Remember, many, many faces. Okay. Maybe doing the same thing or similar things in every lifetime. You had a role that you played here. Whatever that role is that you were playing, the veil is thinning between these 2 lifetimes so that you can come and play this role again. Definitely story time. Okay. So, the blues in the card, and these indigo colors, the blues and the indigos, they pinpoint and they point to the 3rd eye and also Akashic records. Okay. So at this moment in time, you guys may be experiencing, look, the veil is thinning. Okay. You're going to start remembering memories or ideas from past lifetimes. And you may question, like, is this even am I daydreaming? What? Or you may just know how to do something. Maybe you set up a little altar space and all of a sudden you go, but I need to do it this way. And in the meantime, you're feeling that because you're remembering something from somewhere else. He has arrived. Okay, he's very loud, guys. Okay, I might have to get up, and he was in the rain. Like, what on earth? Can I go open for him? Do you mind? It is alive. There's nothing I can do, and I can show you my cute skirt. Oh, my daughter's gonna go open for him. Yay! Thank you. But I showed you my cute skirt, so this is Leo. So we called him Leo. Grand Kitty Rising arrival. Yes, it is Grand Kitty arrival. He is grand, I tell you what. Okay, back to what I was saying. So dreams. You may be dreaming about places that you've never been. You may be dreaming about time frames in reality, and this one you need to be careful about. You may be dreaming about stuff in the future, lives in the future that you've never been to. Like, I'm in this weird futuristic, where am I world, you know what I mean? You may be dreaming about lives that you've had off Earth, in other worlds. You may be dreaming, oh, thank you, Heather, thank you so much. You may be dreaming about even alternative timelines to the one that you're in. So a lot of weird stuff like that. Deja vu. The story I'm going to tell you is deja vu. Not deja vu, it's synchronicity, everything. Deja vu, everything. It's all of that. Lemuria, Egypt, Atlantis. You're a high priestess, magical light. If you have a life in Lemuria, Atlantis, and Egypt, you are a high priestess. You were a high priestess. So you're coming in because of that knowledge of what you carry. The high priestesses were in every one of these world time frames. And remember, Atlantis and Lemuria were nearly at the same time. It's the transitioning over. So the priestesses know how to move energy over from the old and moving it into a new way of being. So a lot of people who were born in that time are now alive now. That's why everybody's like Egypt, Egypt, Atlantis, Atlantis, because you chose to be here now. Okay, that's why. So deja vu, dream synchronicities, all coming in, because when you are dreaming about these things, when you pick up a synchronicity, when you have that deja vu moment, you are receiving a download of energy. That's why you have the dream. It's a download of energy. You receive something. The golden light that's shining above here, I was looking at that quite a lot. It was the only light that looks like that. I wrote here, it is the power returning to the rightful owner. Your power is returning, or the power is returning to the rightful owner. You are the rightful owner. You earned what that is. This reading, I told you it's going to be heavy here. The power was never lost to you or stolen. It's only needed you to reach a certain level of consciousness to reactivate it. I'm going to say it again. It was never stolen. It was never taken from you. You only needed a certain level of consciousness to be able to reactivate it. If you are watching this video with me, you have reached that level of consciousness. 100%. No doubt whatsoever. Because, first of all, you are a mirror to your reality. And you cannot be watching this video if it wasn't aligned to your energy. The words that are coming out of my mouth, they are a specific frequency. That frequency is aligned to what you are right now. So this is definitely, without a doubt, meant for you. You are remembering something. You are opening up. The life that we are moving into in Earth, it is unbelievable. Do you know telepathy is coming online? How many times have you been like, you think of somebody and immediately they contact you? We are reading minds, guys. We are literally reading minds. How many times have you thought of a creator and you go onto YouTube and they're at the top of your feed? Do you know what happened the other day? I thought of something. I never look at stuff with that got to do with like braces or anything. So one of my daughters, like, she wants to have braces. She needs to have braces done. And I was like, oh my gosh, braces, you know. We didn't even talk. I didn't even say anything. She was just mentioning it, and I went in I think I went onto Instagram and I scrolled, and immediately an ad came up about braces, and that I've never seen it before. I've never seen it again. And I was just like, yeah. We are projecting energy into the world, and it is responding to us. And it's not just the algorithm, because I've never seen it before and I've never seen it again, only in that moment. So it's kind of like going, get your child braces, you know what I mean? So let's have a look and see what's going on. I'm also going to read you guys' comments as well. I'm going to read you guys' comments as well. Okay, I forgot to put my phone on standby. Anyway, I want to start by the Chariot of Ascension. This is beautiful. Yeah, I lost sound. Someone called me, and then lightning struck at the same time. It's like deja vu, okay, or like synchronicity. So there is your macabre. Macabre is to embody. It is to embody the soul into the body. It means there's these two pyramids, okay? I'm also going to be doing macabre workshops in 2026, guys, to activate this for you guys. So this is the soul entering into the body, the top pyramid. The bottom pyramid is the body. It is this life. These two things need to work together. One spins, one is male, it spins this way. I'll have to reread the card, I will do it for you. The other one spins the other way. So it says here, thunder, I'll tell you, the Chariot of Ascension, okay. If I can read it, I'm a glass. Spiritual work of the highest initiative. Wow. Who are you guys? Spiritual work of the highest initiative. I want to get my glasses just to make sure I've said that correctly. Of the highest initiate. Oh Lord, guys, you're now initiates as well. I missed the thunderstorms to collect. Yeah, well, we're collecting a lot of ions in this one. It's ironic that the thunderstorms are it came at the time that I'm doing the work. So it's interesting considering the energy that has come into this reading now and after. This is to embody yourself in this lifetime. And to embody means veils fall away. It means you understand yourself. You understand yourself. You know what I mean? The mother of life comes in here. This is also very important. Nourishment of the golden grain mother. This means you have to take care of yourself here. Ironically, I love that we got the Ankh up there as well. You have to take care of yourself here. And nourishment is not just about what we eat. It is about what we allow in our energy, your very powerful energy, the signs are literally here in the rain. We have to be very gentle with ourselves now. I'm gonna just talk, okay? Because my guys are like downloading so much stuff. Just had a huge, your thunderstorm, Johannesburg. Carinsa, okay. So I'm an hour from Johannesburg. This is your thunderstorm that came and slapped me in the face now. So thank you, Joburg, for doing that. But anyway, I'm about an hour from you. So yeah. So with this nourishment energy, be gentle with yourself. Be gentle with yourself during this time. A lot of you guys are undergoing massive changes in your physical body. There could be weird things going on with you even physically. There could be like illnesses popping up or energy movements that you've never felt before. For some of you guys, what I picked up as well, working with the light workers, there is emotions that are being felt in the